Now that we have finalized the taping of the last, and we have 2 layers of tape all the way across the outside surface of the last without any pleats, we can now commence to trim off the excess. To do that, we go and you find the edge of the last, and you take your pencil and you mark it nice and clearly everywhere, all on the edge. If you don't, another easy way to do it is to get rid of the stuff is take your knife on the bottom of the last, level to the bottom. Just don't keep it skew, keep it level to the bottom, and then you can get the edge clean and neat. So we lift the tape at the bottom, and we cut a clean and neat edge. It will give us a almost perfect edge if you do it properly. There we go. And then holding the knife in the correct way, we can have a perfect line to cut if we have the right stabilization of these 3 fingers on the last. It's easy to cut then. If you try and cut in the air without stabilizing yourself on the last, it's virtually impossible, and you're going to cut your fingers, so be careful. Right, that's the bottom of the last done. Now we're going to do the top of the last. Get the exact edge where it is. And that's it. Right, now top and the bottom of the last is nicely trimmed. We have to get the center of the last down the front and down the back. The back is relatively easy because the back little curve here, you can get the highest point there, especially if you look at the last in this direction downwards. You can find it easy, and here your center back there. Also, if you hold your last straight up, okay, what I sometimes do is I take and put a piece of tape, and you're going to need it in the future. What you're going to do, down the side of your board, and you cut 1 centimeter strips, which is indicated on the board as well. So you'll get about 3 of them out in one thin one, because it's 36 centimeters. Then we just take an edge and we place the edge on there, down there, and there you will get a nice straight guide, as to a very accurate guide as where to your line is. Then we do this front. The idea of this, the front is very difficult to do, especially in the beginning when you're starting off. You will tend to bend your line towards the outside to try and equalize the distance between there and there, and that's incorrect because this distance is much shorter than that distance. So what we do is we take the bottom of our last, find the center front of our last. This is an easy last, and a sharp-toed lasts are very easy to find the center. Other lasts are more difficult, but where the center of the last is, this is my model of a toe, is actually in the center of your second toe. That's where the center of your last will be. So going down here, we take, when you look at the last from the top, we drop this point and that point together, and as we go down, I'll do it the best I can for you. We align this piece, that line, to our top line, and then we drop down and we mark as we go down, and that you get a bit of a guide as to where our line must go. And that's perfect. And you can again take a nice straight one of these tapes if you want to. I'm putting it on the outside here, and always remember to use your straight edge that was on the side of the tape to get that. And now we will remove this tape on that edge like that, down the center front, and we will remove that. So that is now our straight edge there, and we will cut here, down there, and there is our last, the taped last where outside is taped and nicely cleaned off with no excess tape or anything on any other area. Nice and clean and smooth.